So, hello everyone, this is Denise with Artist at Work, and I'm back and I'm working on this magnetic Christmas tree box that I started in the last video. So this will be like part 2, and off camera I made this box into a huge hinge. So you get right into it. See? Hinge. There we go. And now I've got the hinge made on this box. And now I let everything dry good. And now I'm going to get started on this tree. Now underneath this, in the last video you saw me make magnetic sections for underneath this tree. And it's right here. So I've made up this dark green color, and then I'm going to go, okay, so first I've got this dark evergreen color, okay, and trying to line up the tree where it was, okay. And I'm going to put this color down first. Okay. So there we go. We got the beautiful tree in place now. Okay. And now I want to start working on right here in front of me. Okay. So I'm going to start working on this house right here, which I want to put right here up on the hill. So I have to put it all together, and really going to think about it. Okay, so it's a foam house. I got these from the Hobby Lobby, and I want to put that right about here, I think. So I'm going to, I don't know whether I want to put it together there. I think I'm going to let this dry for a minute. And I think what I'm going to do is put the house together first right here. Now I'm not painting right now, so I'm going to remove my sheet. Okay, so I'm going to work on putting this house together. You have to put all the parts together. It comes as a kit. This will be interesting. So, these little dots go down at the bottom. I'm not sure if they go this way, like this is the blue. Let's see. I guess it goes like this. Maybe like the snow got on top of the trim in here. And it has this top here. But then there's like the candy pieces go on the back like this. So these are all, I believe these have stickers on them. Yeah, these are stickers. That makes it easier for me. So, all right. So all I have to do is stick everything on, I suppose. But I'm kind of funny about that. I don't know how well they're going to stay. So I think what I'm going to do, because this is going to be a long-term use, is I'm going to use my glue. Okay. Now, I think the door and everything needs to go on first, and then maybe this trimming afterwards, because it's not making sense to me. They have it like over, in the picture they have this over this. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Because you can't get through the door with the snow and the ice there. So what I might do is cut that away. So yeah, I think what I'll do first is put the door, the window, there's also a little trimming here. All right, here it is. Okay. Let's take a minute to find everything. I don't know. Never done this before, so I don't know. Place everything out first if you're going to do this, because I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to all go. So there's this little trimming here. This is cute. You kind of have to know how far to go if it goes like this. If I do that, it might be better to put it on paper. Gotta get a feel for it. See, and then they've got this. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a paper and stick it all on paper first. And I suggest you do that too. Because, and I'm going to get a good piece of cardstock here. Just like this. Because I don't like how this is going. Sometimes you got to be smarter than they are. And there's no instructions that I saw on how to do it. I guess some people in China are pretty smart because they don't need instructions to do anything. I guess they just know how to do everything. And this way I can put this down here on the paper, and these stickers should stick to paper. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Now I don't think, yeah, this doesn't have a sticker on it. So I'm just going to use my glue. I'm going to do this my way. Okay. Oh, and good news, you guys. I got a new computer. And it supported DaVinci. So I can get rid of CapCut now. Invasive CapCut. And for an editing program. And I can use DaVinci now. My husband's working on that. I've been working on the computer for days now. there's some thumbs up for this new computer, and then there's some thumbs down. Okay, so thumbs up is you can use DaVinci, which is an excellent program for editing videos. Thumbs down, you can't use Money Plus to do your bills. It doesn't support it. There's no, so far we haven't, my husband hasn't been able to get that on there. Talk about drive me crazy. So I may end up having to use the old computer. I have to keep your old computer now to do my register, you know, to pay my bills and stuff. Because right now, and transferring things from the old computer to the new computer. And of course, nobody touched the Money program, but for some reason, the Money program disappeared on us like we was in the Twilight Zone again. And first we had nothing that I could do my bills with because it disappeared. And then my husband got it back, but only till like June. And then when we woke up in the morning, everything reappeared. And I don't know. I don't like computers. I don't like that. Like, let's say, like a long time ago, I had my desktop. I used to be able to make banners on Print Shop and old programs, and everything was wonderful, cheery. But then as soon as upgrades came, I don't know why they call them upgrades when they should call them downgrades, because nothing gets better with these things. They only get worse. They get rid of stuff. Then they get other programs that are worse. I mean, who's got it in for us all? Because I don't see anything better happening. I don't see no upgrading occurring. I don't see where things are getting better. I see things getting worse. And it's complicated to switch everything over to your new computer until you can figure that out. And there's like no directions on how to do it. And thank God for YouTube. Because people with YouTube, at least, I mean, they're so nice to help you with their little videos. And yes, support them, because they are trying to help people, because they know everybody's having a hard time, I think. And some people have training. Those are the best people to watch. And no offense, but it's best when you can speak English clearly. I'm sure there's a lot of people agree with me. If, you know, because us American people don't have training in the other languages. We just don't. We do not learn all those different languages like other places. It makes me feel stupid sometimes, because people in other countries actually learned a whole bunch of different languages. And we learned English, which I'm proud of being American. But only if you took those classes did you learn it. They had to. So we're out in the dust because we didn't. We just didn't know that we were going to have to, because, but they do. So But when, I'm just going to say, my opinion is, it's hard for me to understand when someone gets on the YouTube and has broken English. I just can't understand you, no offense, but I have to voice my opinion about that, and I just can't understand you. It's not making it easier for me. All right, there we go. But we're all part of this world, and I have total respect for everyone. I really do. We are all human beings, and that's not our fault. You know, everyone's not the same. We have to respect that everyone's not the same. And, you know, and another thing, just because you don't agree with somebody else's views, people shouldn't go and just shoot people because you don't agree. That's not normal. Everybody in this world doesn't agree with something. You don't just go shooting people because you don't agree. You just don't agree. You say, I don't agree. Okay, fine. Everybody should have their opinion about not agreeing. So, it's just sad. Very sad. That just because you don't agree, you gotta kill someone. It's not normal etiquette in life. I don't know why they're not being taught. Some people aren't being taught that, but for some reason they think they gotta go kill people. That's awful. Well, that's my opinion for today. Alright, so we're working on this cute little house. And it shows these over here more, but I'm just, let's see. I have room for this one. Maybe up here a little closer. There we go. It's going to show this one's in here. Yeah, I really think that putting this all on a piece of paper and then gluing it on gives you the room to more room. I would suggest you use glue your pieces on with a stick them on with a piece of paper. Yeah, and so on the other note I was talking about, and just suggesting we need to send love to one another. The killing needs to stop. It's such a sad thing. A hateful thing. Nobody deserves that either. Just because you don't agree with somebody. That's just awful. Alright. Hurts my heart. So I'm missing a candy cane. Got one. Okay. Yeah, that's another reason why I do my art, because I need to shut off all this evil stuff that's going on in the world. We just all need to shut it off. We need to stop looking at it and thinking that we're going to solve the world's problem by killing someone. No. No, 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 no. That's not how God wants it to be either. Okay. So I think I'm going to cut these down because in my picture, as you can see, which I'm trying to follow, these are a lot longer. And in order for these to fit, they would have had to go underneath this piece here, which I glued down stuck down to the paper. And they're still a little too long to be down here. See the separation right here? So I'm just going to get my scissors. And I'm going to cut them at the same time so that I get the same length from both of them. Okay, so now I'm going to put these in little candy canes in place, which are so cute, you guys, so cute. Like I said, I am gluing all of these pieces down because they're going to go on my box. And also the paper will help it stick to my box. Okay, so over here as far as we can go. Just like that. Alright, now I'm going to do the other one. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around it. Let's see how. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It goes right about here. So I'm just going to make a little cut. I'll make a little cut and put it right there. Okay. I'm going to put that in now. Alright. I'm just going to put it right there. Here we go. We got my chimney and now it's on the paper. And I will put this little candy right there to cover up that chimney. Okay. So I'm going to continue. We're getting there. I'm almost done. Okay. Put a little glue here. The green one goes here. And now this one's too long. I'm going to cut it right about there. Okay. Bring it down. I'm not worried about this because I can put something over it like glitter glue to make it more cuter and prettier and give it more of an edge. There we go. I'll measure this one off too. Alright, now I'm going to do the red one. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to do the candies, which the candies do have sticky on them. Oh, this one's red. Oh, I did that wrong. One goes... Okay, so they switched it over here. There. That's cute. Alright. Looks like I'm out of pieces. That's everything. Got my trimming. I got my gumdrops. got my chimney. And this is the little tree. Now I found another one. I have another little tree, but I'm going to see what fits onto the, got to see what fits onto the box. Now we're going to switch over to the box. I'll be just a sec. All right, here we go. So this house is going to go right up here. And things had time to dry. So I'm going to cut it out. Need a little more dry time on here. I'm moving my gumdrops. Okay. So glad I got these little houses now. Like I said in that video when I had found them at the Hobby Lobby, I said to myself, I can make all different houses with these, not just the one. If you're creative enough in your mind, you can do it. That's why I always say I can do it, because in my mind I can. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to be placing this house down right here on this box. Just like that. Okay. Now if I want to go a little higher, I can go a little higher. But I don't know yet. Alright, I am definitely going to put it here though. So, blow it a little more. Okay, I'm just going to I'm going to put the glue down, go around it. And I'm spreading the glue out with the nozzle here. It's not all just going to be all glue. I'm going to try to spread it out with my nozzle too. Alright, so now we have our house on the hill, and this is the tree right here. Okay. Now, I was going to put this little tree in. It's not going to fit. But I can put it down over here as a background tree. I can put it down there. I can put it here. I can put it down here, further down. And I got a second one. I have found this packet here, and this packet has a cute little reindeer. Look at that, a full reindeer right there. And I might put him over here near in front of the tree. It will be so cute. But there is another tree here, so I'm gonna take a look at it. I am so glad I found all these now. Oh, there's a pretty star in there. This set came with different stuff in it. I'll show you a close-up. Okay, I think you see it there. There's a deer here with a star with fancy designs. There's snowflakes all in here. There's these stars right here. Just adorable. So I'm going to add these to my picture. I don't know. Let's see. I might put this one over here. Maybe this one down here. No, I don't want to put anything right here because I'm not sure yet. I'm going to just let them sit there for a minute and see. Okay. I want to get that reindeer out. I'm so glad I found him. I had a different reindeer, but I like this one better. And this one has a cute little decoration coming out of him. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? That gives me like some little decoration to use maybe on the tree. But we are going to make ornaments for all of this, and they're all going to be magnetic. We have to remember that. Okay, get this little guy. Oh, wow. I think he'd be adorable right there. Maybe over, yeah, maybe over here, like he's looking at the tree. But I don't want to use up any room in here because I gotta have 25 decorations here, so I can't get excited and put stuff in that may not fit. I don't know if he'll work out in the background. No. I might be able to put him over here near the house. I could have him like walking away from this. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Okay. I think that tree's gonna go there. Oh, my stuff's coming up. I gotta make sure it's all sticking down. Okay. What I could do is cut this tree shorter, like it's behind the house. I put it in front of it. Can put it here. I'm gonna think it over. This one's thinner. Or I could put it here and wrap it around the side of the box. Yeah, I'll just put them like this, and then they can be decorated afterwards. That's really cute like that. One higher, one lower, but in the background behind this tree actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so cute. Alright. So I have a whole bunch of snowflakes. And I just found this star. Now you can't see it because it's got to be pulled away. But this star might be perfect for the top of my tree. Let's see. See it? And it's got fancy design in the center. And I'm going to keep these little pieces. And it also has little holes. Let's see. Got to take out the little pieces. Oh, this is so much fun. Alright, let's see. Not Sure which way to put it though, but it would go cute right there. You'd still be able to open the box. It's no problem if it sits up higher. And I can put it on cardboard, and we could make it magnetic so you can use it as like the first number of the tree. I'd have to make sure it's going to be able to, whoops, putting my fingers on stuff here. I shouldn't do that. So I forgot, I'm still letting that dry, and I still have to put the magnetics on the backing. Yeah, this would definitely be magnetic because it's actually right here. All of this is magnetic up here. So, okay. All right. And I still want to put the dark green on here. So I'm going to set these guys aside, but I'm just getting a look at it. I'm getting a feel for it, okay, of what I want to do. But we've got the house in place now. That's important. The trees and the deer, I've got to just wait a little bit. But this is the fun part about putting it together. So we've got the star now, which we can use. And I also want to look at the snowflakes. And I was going to put a snowman here next to the tree, but I don't know. This deer is so cute. I do have a snowman also. And I should pull him out, and we should see. I think I'm going to stick with the deer, but I do have a snowman. And I have another set. I have another one of these, the foam, the tree, but I have one that's in a snowman form. That could be fun if you want to decorate the snowman. So I do have the snowman. He doesn't show up as well, but he has all this stuff. He has a nose, and he has this cute little scarf. And there's all these other things that come with him. He has a hat and a face. He has a hat. And there's his little hat. I know, he's awful cute, you guys. And I could put everything because why not? You know, it's a Christmas box. It's going to be magnetic. We could put the deer here. And later on, we could still put the snowman over here. Once I get the magnetics on everything, he could be over here. Show you. Just like that. Or we could have him up here on the hill. That's an idea. He could be way up. We could also make another hill, but he's kind of large. I'd need to make a smaller one. Alright, so there we go. Let's see, I have things falling on the floor too. I don't want to lose anything. Where'd you go? Here's his packaging. Alright, so now that I found this deer, though, I really think I'm going to stick with the deer. Right here. Alright, now I want to get my dark green paint out. Right here, this one. And I'm going to get my container. I'm going to get a container. So we can get rid of this now, but I'm going to put it back in with the rest of them so I can remember how it goes together. Isn't that darling? It's just darling. Alright, so I'm going to get my dark green paint out here. There we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. And then we might put some snow. So maybe I could use the mica powders as like snow. Like a topping. Oh, too much. Not too much on the brush or else it'll get too gunky. We want to leave it light and airy. And I was thinking I can make the deer magnetic, so if you don't want to leave them here and you're decorating your tree and then you get down to the bottom where you got to put your number 25, you might want to remove, you might be able to, if you can remove the deer, or then you can place a snowman if you want to, but I don't have magnetics over here for him, but I could fix that. I can change it if I want to. Alright, so there we go, you guys. There's the Christmas tree. It's all going to dry now. Okay, so now I need to decide on the magnetics. That's the easy part. I can put magnetics onto this so easily. And then have the sticky back. That's easy to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some magnet sheets. This right here. So I've got this star that I'm going to use for the top. And they're sticky on the back, and the magnetic's going to stick to this tree. But I have to make sure it's going the right way. And I really want to make sure it's dry before I try this, but okay, so that's going to stick upright. If I do it this way, oh, it's sticking that way too. Actually, I think that was better. Okay. So I'm going to go, oh, I just don't want to take the chance of doing it wrong. I guess I'm going to stick it, yeah, this way, sideways. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this for now. I'm going to place my magnetic sheet down. I'm going to get my felt star here. And I want to make sure I'm bringing it. Make sure I get the whole thing. I'm just going to stick it down because this is felt. And there shouldn't be any problem there. Okay. And I really love these designs that came with it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but okay. So I'm just going to cut this out. And now remember, I'm not going to leave this white. I'm going to change it to gold. I'm probably getting my glitter glue. And this is great because this is fabric. So it'll go on here just fine. There's that. I'm going to get my fabric glues out now, or my glitter glues out, and then gold. Which I use a lot of this gold. Okay. Start placing it down. Well, I finally got some paper towels up here. I got the kind that can change into little smaller pieces, which is great. I'm so glad that some things change for the good. So we changed this to gold. Now I have a whole bunch of felt numbers and stickers, and I gotta find those. Well, not finding any numbers, but I am finding is I have these. Okay, I have these flowers with letters on them, and maybe just for this one, I'm not sure. See, I can cut this foam to anything I want, and I can colorize right over it. So we've got the star, and I also want to put in where this pretty decoration was. I want to put some red glitter glue. I'm pretty sure I want red. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I'll just go over it again with the gold. And clean it up. The nice thing about glitter glue and fabric paints is that they're very forgiving, and you can manipulate the fabric paints a little bit. Disappointed I couldn't find any numbers. I need numbers. And I have to make sure the star's going in the right direction, which just had some time to dry. Looks like it's gonna go that way. Okay, perfect. Yep, it's magnetic that way. Perfect. That's so pretty. All right. Okay, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna let this magnet. Let this dry. I'm gonna put it the way it's magnetic to the tree. It's got to go this way. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is get the I'm gonna take the red acrylic marker, and I'm gonna go right over this. There, now it kind of looks like a poinsettia. It's cute. Okay. And these are sticky backs. And I already have the glitter glue on here, which that's an adhesive. And I'm going to put this right in the middle. Just like that. Okay. Just going to keep putting red on it here. That's cool. It looks just like a poinsettia. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is let that dry, and then when that dries, I'm going to put a 1 on it. Actually, I might put a 1 on it right now, And I might try black because I want to make sure I just remember which way it's supposed to go. Not this black. I need a new one. That's number 1. First day of Christmas. For now, just so I can remember, it's going to go this way on the tree. Now we'll know which way to put it. Okay, and I'm going to let this dry now. Isn't that great? So we have one ornament all done. Number 1, day 1 of Christmas, right there. So now I'm going to get my smaller pieces. Yeah, so I thought I'd show this to you. This is the snowman packet I found. And this is the one with the snowman, which that might be really fun to make him a magnetic, and then you could dress him up on the box for Christmas. That might be fun too. Maybe not as popular as this tree, but... So the only problem I might have with these reindeer right here is putting a number on them. That might be a problem. Okay, and I also have these two, which are beads, and those are pretty. But I do have these Christmas trees, and I have all of these. I have these snowflakes. Okay. I think I'm going to stick with the wood pieces. Okay. Because they're all different colors, shapes, sizes, and I should be able to find 25 like this. Okay. So let's see how many different ones I have. Okay, we have too many of them. I have one of these, one like this, one like this, got one in blue, 3, 24. Which one do I want to use? 25. Okay. 25 pieces now for the tree. So every day of Christmas you can put on a different one. And then I'm not sure about making numbers on them, but I can take these foam pieces and cut them out maybe in a different shape and then make a smaller number on them. All right. There we go, you guys. All right, so now the easy part. And I'm going to hope these stay and stick. If not, I'll have to put some glue on them. I probably just should do it. Because they're wooden and they're slippery. I'm going to have to buy some more glue, you guys. Okay. All right. I have a feeling these will stick a lot better here. They're very light and the wood's very light, so, and there's like no sticky to them. No shiny, I mean not sticky. There's no shiny to them. Just so we make sure they're nice and durable and they don't come off someday and say, oh, this person didn't make a good piece because the sticky's coming off these magnets. I mean, I'm sure it'll happen someday. But make them as durable and best I can. Always try to do a good job. And here's another disclaimer, you guys. These are small parts. So if you're working with children, make sure they understand if they're a very young age, like 3 or under, these will not go in your mouth. There's could be a choking hazard. So disclaimer on these parts. And you have to remember, even small children, of any kind of small children, I don't care if they're even a little older, even if they're 4 or 5, usually they know by that time, but you need to be careful. With small parts. Choking hazard, choking hazard. I don't want it to be scary, but you need to be informed. So if you're doing this with these small parts from the Dollar Tree, then make sure a parent is present and the child understands not to put them in his mouth. So do not swallow them down. Very careful. All right. Pretty nice day today, you guys. Only in the 80, hot, low 80s today. All right, you guys, there we go. So I have 25 Christmas ornaments, all made for my tree. They will all go on here. Okay. We have to let them dry now. And we have the star, which is drying, number 1. Just like that. There we go. So this is part 2 of the magnetic Christmas tree box. I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for all my new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about subscribing. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything here on YouTube. It's a great thing about it, that all you need to do is click subscribe. You're subscribed, and then every time I post a video, you'll get to see the next one. The more things I do, the more exciting things I make, you'll get to see it and see how I make them, okay? So this is Denise with Artist at Work. Once again, you guys, I know it's a pain to keep asking, but I need those subscribers, okay? So think about subscribing. Remember, art sends love to the world, and this world needs a lot of love. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.